Okay guys, we are in the basement and we're down here, been making camp shirts down here, so it's a little bit messy. But in this box is a Roomba, iRobot Roomba. This is the S9. So I bought the S9 last February after Rachel passed away. I thought, well, you know, one thing that I really needed to do, actually a friend of mine suggested to buy a good robot vacuum that empties itself and at least, you know, goes around and vacuums, at least cuts down on the amount of dust that is in the house, you know, in the carpet and whatnot. So I bought the S9, actually was on sale. I think it was normally $1,100. I paid like $500 for it, paid for the extra 2-year service warranty, whatever, for it. And about May of this year, so had about 14-15 months, I noticed that, you know, it will send you reports on your phone that it's done with its job or it's stuck or whatever. I noticed it was getting a lot of messages that it was unable to finish the job. And so then I messed around with it a little bit and I found out that the wheel, actually, the tread came off the tires. It has a little ramp it has to go up on the docking bay. So I think it's the left wheel, the tire was about bald and it wasn't going up and docking like it was supposed to. And then I also was having trouble with it. It kept saying close the lid. So you have the lid in it, you open up, you can open up and manually take the bin out and dump it out in the trash can, or you can have it self unload. Or if a piece of paper or something gets stuck in there, it won't self empty and you have to do that. And it kept saying the lid is please close the lid and then press clean. And every day. And then I also noticed if it got stuck somewhere or if it stopped somewhere and you physically moved it and you said push and you push clean and you wanted it to continue cleaning from there, it would do the same thing. So, and then it would also give me another error. I forget what the other error was. Occasionally, I can't remember what the other error was. But, so after a little while, you know, we went to the beach, we were on vacation, we came back, finally had a little bit of time. I got online and I started chatting with him, and I'm like, dude, this is like, it doesn't work. I paid all this much money for it. And at first the guy was like, well, there's no substitute for it. We don't have an adequate substitute for it or whatever. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I paid for all this warranty, $200 and some worth of extra warranties. And you're telling me you can't do anything for it to service it or fix it or whatever. And they don't even do that. They actually want to send you one. But he's like, well, we don't have one. I said, well, you have whatever the new model is. I said, that's the same price I paid for this one. You can send me that. I want a self-emptying one. And then he, you know, whatever, through the text, he made it sound like it was going to happen. And he said, well, I need you to send you an email. And he sent me an email and he wanted something. Oh, he wanted a video of it, saying that it had an error. So I responded right away, sent the video with it, you know, saying what the error was, and I didn't hear anything, and then I followed up again, didn't hear anything, and then I actually last week, I got a phone call. I missed the call, but from a different guy who said, hey, I'm following up with the case, I need some information. I forget what he wanted. I sent him that, and he wanted my address. Sent my address, and yesterday, this box arrived. It came in a different box. So this is the box. So this is the unboxing. I picked the S9 because it has the front. It's supposed to be better for cornering. They quit making it for some reason. I don't know why, but they did quit making it. But this, according to the picture on here, this inside is S9. So it's just the robot. I have the dock. Everything's fine with the dock. So all I need is the robot. So I'm going to open it for you. So this is the box, and there's the S9. So I don't know if it's refurbished or what, but this is a lid that kept giving me the air. So you push the little tab, and it kept saying, "Close the lid, close the lid." And I love this vacuum. I mean, it takes this little guy about this is on our main floor of our house, living room, dining room, kitchen area, very big living room. Takes him like 2 hours or something to vacuum, and he will actually go back to the base and charge, and then come back out and finish the job, as long as he doesn't get stuck or he doesn't get something stuck in his wheel. So I just wanted to share the video that, I actually bought another one. Right now we have one upstairs that is not self-emptying. I think it's an E5, an older one, but we have that upstairs and it works good. But he gets stuck places his battery runs dry and he doesn't get back to home to charge. So right now he's lost. So I bought the new one as a J something. I think it's a J9 or J6. That's a self-emptying one. I bought it. I have it in the box upstairs. Once we get the upstairs a little bit more cleaned out, we're going to start having him clean up there. And then we're going to bring the whatever one down here. So we'll have 3. My little robot army, they come out at 9 o'clock in the morning every day. Probably could do every other day, but whatever. But these are nice because they've returned to the dock. They recharge and they come back out. They're self-emptying. It learns the floor level, creates a map. You can go in and then you can go in and you can tell it, hey, this is the living room, this is the kitchen, this is the dining room. Once in a while it'll, have a new clean suggestion. Like if you change the arrangement of your living room or your furniture, it would notice that and say, hey, we have a change suggestion. But if you maintain them, they have a little air filter in them, and then they have the brushes. And I just have to buy brushes once in a while, but these are brushes. Just click this little lever here, comes up, you take the brushes out, and you can change them. Like $30 for a set of brushes. Then it has like the radar brush up here that spins around to tell where it is. But this is the wheel that went bald on mine. You can see it's quite a bit of tread there. But and then this is the port where it goes to the dock and automatically empties itself. And then you can manually empty the bin. You just flip this up, pull out the handle. You can manually empty the bin. I can never remember how to do it. They're all just a little bit different. I think you have to push right here, and this bottom opens. And then you can change the filter in here too. Just comes right out. Just the filter comes out the top. So you can change the filter. Maybe that's how it comes out. Filter comes out the bottom as well. Somehow. Oh, you get the handle out of the way. Yeah. So this is the button that you're supposed to push to open it. Like I said, they're all just a little bit different. And then the filter is supposed to flip up or down. As it flips up like that. And then you pull it in there and get the filter out this way. Which this one's stuck right in there. The filter comes out like that. Flip the lid up. Filter comes out like that. So it's like your dust filter. Helps have cleaner air. Close the bin. Put it back in there. So I think I can just trade this one for mine. I don't know if I have to do any. Hopefully there's some numbers here. I got to register it with the app and everything. Register it. Then I take my old one, put it in this box, send it back. Piece of cake. I'm assuming there might be a label in here, maybe. Don't see a label. They might have emailed me the label to send the other one back. Let's go to UPS store. So we're going to get that put up there and hooked up. And, I mean, is it the greatest vacuum on earth? No. Does it do a good job of keeping the amount of dust down in the house? Yes, it obviously does that. I mean, it's full all the time. Self-emptying can run like 30 days, and then it has a bag in the dock that gets full. Do I recommend them? Yes, I do. I do not have 1 hour to vacuum, let alone 2 or 3 hours to vacuum. So we'll post a video about everything else, probably another one. But I do recommend iRobot's self-docking, self-emptying vacuums. And that's your video for today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video. And stay tuned for more from Triple D Farms, Triple D Maple, and Triple D Cabins. Have a great day. Okay, guys, we're back. So the only thing that I found out I have to do is I have to take the battery out of the old one and put it in the new one. So, and then I'm hoping that they sent me the information for like the serial number or whatever to get it registered in my account. So it's six screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's what they're counting as 6. So we'll see. I just watched a video from iRobot on how to do this. So I'm trying to, kind of make a video, same thing as a normal person, live, without, any editing or anything. Can't tell if that one's coming out or not. They're not real big screws. So the tab is for lifting up. Can't tell if this one is turning or not. Yes, it is. Maybe not. Kind of a definitely got the back ones. There we go. Let's see. So somewhere in here there's a battery. Lithium-ion battery. Now, one video I did watch, the guy said about all the stuff that's in here, carpet and remnants and hair and stuff. And he had his apart too. He actually changed the wheel. He bought treads and showed a video on how to do that. I'm just trying to figure out how this battery actually comes up out of there. Maybe this said something about a tab. Maybe that's a tab. What they're talking about. I'm going to have to watch the video again. What this part right there is. Oh, hold on a second. We'll get this other one taken off. different size screwdriver technically, but I think it's working. We do have to use to me it doesn't look like the front ones do anything, but maybe they do. So they're saying battery comes up. What this part is. Oh, we might have to watch the video again. One second. Come on. So many notifications.
Place the robot vacuum.
So battery holder screw.
That secures the battery.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Using the battery tabs, remove the
Gotcha. All right. So there's a screw right underneath all that hair. Keeps the battery in there. Then you're supposed to pull the strings. There we go. Just like that. And it plugs in right on the side. So we'll just clean it off a little bit. To me, it seems a little bit, seems a little odd that they don't just go ahead and replace the battery. I'm sure the battery is pretty expensive, but, I mean, now you're going to have problems with this one with the battery in the future. I don't know, Alright, there we go. So that's it. So then just put this back on. Not sure what the front ones, I guess they hold that lip down. So then I just have to put the cover back on the old one and put it back in the box. And I did check, they did email me a prepaid label. There we go. So it's making a little noise because the battery is in. Alright, cool. Let's check that screw. Check all the screws. Make sure they're tight. Good deal. So there you go. There's the battery installed. Put the cover back on this one. And we'll empty the bin out because it doesn't look like the bin's been emptied. And put it in the box, print the label, and we'll send it back to them. I did take the brushes out of them. I'm going to keep them. They can brushes weren't. So it says, like, make sure you send back what we want. So it doesn't mention the brushes. It just says you know, keep all of the stuff that you need. Keep the battery and didn't get this one lined up quite. It says keep the battery and the docking and all that. Well, they don't send you a big enough box to send anything back besides the robot anyway. So this one tab didn't go in how it's supposed to. So I mean, you can't. Battery's about the only thing that you could send back that you wouldn't want to. And it does mention that you'll pay full price if you send the battery back and you need it back. So I'm sure the battery's probably $100, maybe more. But the brushes in this are brand new, so I decided I was going to take them out and keep them. And it doesn't mention anything about the brushes, so I think we're good. Half tempted to keep a couple of these screws. So it's interesting, if you go to the iRobot, it says about, on the app it talks about parts and accessories, but I never saw where, through their webpage, where you could actually order wheels and tires and stuff like that. They actually would rather, I think, have you do the service plan, and this is actually called a service robot. I guess because it's a replacement for the one that we had. I don't know. But you could tell, like, this sticker right here is gone. Sticker up there is okay. So there you go. Like I said before, please like and subscribe to this video. And stay tuned for more from Triple D Farms, Triple D Maple, and Triple D Cabins. Have a great day.